I mean, I don't really have much to say about it other than it was all driven by... Do you hear her?
Yes, I do. Finn, come on the pod.
Finn, you want on the pod? I might feed her early just to make sure she's not interrupting our pod recording. Anyway,
Okay.
Fill the void.
Fill the void. I love filling voids, dude.
Oh my god. Do you want your voids filled?
Do you want your voids filled, dude?
This is I Hate This Game, where we love to hate on the things we love.
Or hate.
I'm Lill.
I'm Kruewella.
All right, this is the first episode. We've been talking about doing this for so long, and we're finally sitting down to do it.
I feel like it's been months.
I feel like it's been a long time. And I wanted to, I was thinking about going into why we wanted to record a podcast, but it's, not that deep at all.
Literally, I think the answer is, why would we yap for free?
Why would we yap
we
for
could
free?
we could record it and put it on the internet for everyone.
If a man can do it, why can't we?
Yes.
Literally.
All these men with microphones, I can get my own microphone.
I can do this myself. I can guess like Gatekeep Girl Boss.
Why would
my
I
way
do there?
into the podcast. I'm trying to think of how we can bring up the topic of what we're talking about. Or I guess kind of what we want to talk about in this podcast.
We're here to talk about Magic the Gathering.
Oh God, we sure are, dude.
Specifically Commander. We'll start there. There'll probably be more episodes related to Magic. That's kind of how we met, in a way.
Yeah.
Well, it is why we met.
It is why we met. I mean, your husband owns the LGS that I kind of wandered into one day, which right off the bat, the first time I ever went into that shop, I hated it. I don't know if I ever actually told you that.
Oh, no, you didn't. This is how I'm finding out right now.
Yeah. So I walk in, because my boyfriend at the time, he was there and he was playing a game with some randoms, whatever, not a big deal. I walk in and one of the guys he's playing with has the Liliana Chandra making out play mat. I'm like, I got it.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I'm like, I gotta go. I don't feel comfortable in this situation at all.
Men really ruin it for everybody, huh?
They do. And then that dude had the audacity to ask, I think it was an employee or something, if I was single. Did you know this?
No. God, I'm going to go. I'm not the boss there. I'm married to the owner. I'm just going to go in and fire everybody. I'm sick of it.
I'm so sick of this.
Can men not control themselves for 2 seconds? How will we know they like to watch women kiss if they don't put it on their playmat, dude?
Obviously.
How would I know?
How would I know? How would you know? So anyway, we met through that LGS. It all worked out, I guess.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I think we both are trying to. I think we all have experiences like that, unfortunately, and that we can all relate to. And I like that you and I have obviously we're really good friends, but also we're trying to make this space better for women the best way we can. There's lots of work to do, obviously. But
Yeah. I mean, I think we were kind of intentional, even on a smaller scale, just at our LGS, of hanging out with the girls and making girls' nights, even if it was outside of the LGS, not necessarily Magic related. There's been multiple times where we've hung out, just the girls, we go out to dinner or coffee or something, and we just keep in contact with each other as friends and not just people who play Magic together.
Yes, and I love that we do those things.
I do too.
Love or hate Magic, I have my back and forth with Magic as a whole, which we'll get into, but I've made more friends through Magic the Gathering than I've ever had in my life, especially as an adult,
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
even female friends. I've met most of my female friends also through Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
Me too. Isn't that funny how that works? Because it's obviously Magic is still, as a whole, is very male-dominated, and it's annoying.
Yes, we see the other girlies in the shop and we flock to each other.
We flock to each other, literally.
Because it's I know they won't assault me with their playmats.
With
So
their playmats. Or
assault my eyes with their playmats.
They won't ask for my number, thank God.
Yes. Isn't it crazy how a woman at a car shop doesn't ask if you're single, dude? That's awesome.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh my God. Should we talk about how we got into Magic and Commander as a whole? Okay.
Let's start there. Lill, how'd you get into Magic?
How did I get into Magic? I think, so I have been playing Magic. We started playing Magic around the same time, year-wise.
Yes, it's not when we didn't meet when we started playing Magic, but we did start playing around the same time. I think it was 2017, 2018.
Yes, I remember the first set that I was playing, or the first set that I learned to play Magic with was Dominaria, I think.
I went to a welcome event right before Dominaria came out. So technically Riles Ixalan were some of the first packs I opened.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I kind of learned Magic before then, a little tiny bit. I went to PAX East, actually, which is like a big video game convention. And part of the welcome bags, they had like learn to play decks in there. And during that weekend, I played with the guy I was seeing at the time. So that was my first real intro into Magic, but like nothing kind of... I think we weren't together that much longer after that, so...
We weren't together after that, so I just dumped him for the Magic, actually.
Yeah, that was why. No,
yeah. You used me for my Magic cards?
Yes.
I started...
My 2 welcome decks.
My 2 free welcome decks? What can I say? I guess you're just a gold digger, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I started, so it was right after college for me, and I was still living in Tennessee at the time with some friends who were also, like, nerdy. So they, like, had they were super into gaming and D&D and that sort of stuff. So Magic was kind of just, like, in that same sphere. But they hadn't played Magic in a long time. So then, like, out of the blue, we were at a Walmart. You remember, like, the Planeswalker starter decks?
Yes.
I think it was for Kaladesh, actually. The Chandra one and the Nissa one.
I was gonna say I specifically remember the Chandra one being a thing. So
yeah. That's exactly what it was. So we picked those 2 up, and that's how like I learned how to play Magic, because I had the Chandra one, and it was like some weird like vehicle deck because vehicles were brand new in that set. And it was
so funny. I could talk about vehicles for a while, because I remember me entering a standard tournament and being like, "What the hell is this?"
What's your favorite vehicle?
Oh,
is it Esca's Chariot?
Yeah, it has to be. But
really?
I also really like is it Peace Walker Colossus? Am I remembering that right?
Peace Walker Colossus? Let me pull up Scryfall.
No, it's not. It's something Dreadnought.
Oh, I know. It's like the 1-drop 7-10 or something.
Yes, because I loved playing that in Pioneer. That was fun.
That's so...
It's like a 111 or something ridiculous.
How do you pronounce this? Consulate Dreadnought? Is that how you pronounce that word? Yes. Look at the card.
Consulate Dreadnought. Yes. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Consulate Dreadnought?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1-drop. Cruise 6, it's a 7-11 from...
Well, guess what? All you need is a true drop giant ox that's a 0-6 and taps.
Oh, the 0-6, yeah.
Based on its toughness. And guess what? On turn 2, you have a big 7-11 swinging at you.
I think my favorite vehicle is... I love the Looty Scooty, dude. The Smuggler's Copter.
Yeah.
Is that Copter? Is that what it is?
Smuggler's Copter.
Yes, that's one of my favorites. Greasefang also... I remember playing Greasefang in Pioneer. That was super fun, too.
I love Go Grease Girl.
Go Grease Girl.
Greasefang.
Except I never liked the Abzam one, and I know that's technically the best version of the deck. Whatever.
Really? That's the only one I played.
The Abzam one? I love the Esper.
Yeah.
I love the Esper one. And there was also like a Mardu one for a minute, too.
I do think... I get why Blue has a lot of really good vehicle support, so I get why you like that one. I think what Green provided to that deck was just the fact to, like, get... First of all, Esca's Chariot, also a great vehicle.
Yeah, that was huge.
But also, like, getting things into your graveyard. Also, I think Green helped out with that. Because there's, like, there's a Golgari spell that lets you, like, mill stuff into your graveyard. Yes.
I already knew. Yeah, so Grizzly Salvage was good. So I never played I didn't like the Abzam one. I tried it, but I didn't like it. I played the Esper one, so I had, like, Considers and Ops and stuff instead. And, like, what is it? Tainted Indulgence? That's, like, draw 2, discard 1. Like, kind of just, like, things like that.
Yeah.
That I liked a lot more. And also, like, the counter spells and the control, whatever. Not a big deal.
Of course you did. No wonder. Yeah.
Okay. Calm down.
You like Esper. I'm surprised you weren't trying. I need to play. Well, I guess I don't know how you play Grixis Griefang. Wait.
Grixis Griefang?
But
the Mardu?
Grixis Griefang, yeah. I mean... I guess there's a Mardu version of the deck as well.
I don't think the Mardu one's that good.
I don't know. I don't think the Esper one's that good, but that's, you know. I don't like to counter spells. I just like to hit them hard really fast, really quickly, and end the game as soon as possible.
The Esper one is good. You take that back.
I mean, is it not slower because you're trying to counter spells instead of hurrying up and getting it?
It's not nearly as aggro as the Abzam one. It's a lot more like tempo, which I like. Thoughtseize.
That's like
Oh my god.
You can play that in the Abzan one. Nothing's stopping you.
Nothing's stopping me from playing Thoughtseize in
You
every deck.
have free will.
I have free will.
You can play Thoughtseize in every deck.
I have free will, and I have 4 copies of Thoughtseize. Nobody can stop me.
I feel like playing Thoughtseize in a commander deck is crazy, and I love that you do it.
I have like 2 decks that have it, I think. You know what else I have in one of my commander decks? I have a Bitter Ordeal.
Oh no.
Did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you I bought that?
For listeners of the pod, some context. I got real loud. I got real excited to talk about this because I love to shit on men sometimes, all the time. There was a guy on God's TikTok.
Take me back to God's country.
God's TikTok in God's country. Who was like, he wanted to invite women. He's like, I want to invite women to Magic, and because no one's ever asked the question before. What a pioneer of thought, dude.
Yeah, what a true feminist.
Yes, what a true feminist. And then when he was met with the idea that like there's a reason why women just don't go to game shops because of their experiences, he got real mad about it and doubled down and being like, I was just trying to be a good guy and invite women to play. And then the same thing, because of course me and Lill were in the comments.
Of course we are.
we were in the comment section, bunkered down.
I made the video reply as well, and then he got mad at me and called me a misandrist. I'm like, bitch, I sure fucking am.
Listen, to not agree with men at all times is misandry. I don't know how else to explain that.
I don't know what to tell you.
But he definitely did not like that we had experiences as women.
How
we should have just accepted the invite, dude. Accepted the call.
How dare we? Yeah, it was like, even if you've had bad experiences, you should just ignore them because they don't matter. Right. And that's what pissed me off about it, was like, no, they do matter, and there's a good reason why, like you said, women don't want to show up at the LGSs and play Magic because of these bad experiences. And then he's like, well, you're just a misandrist, so it doesn't matter. I'm like, okay.
Just basically like giving all of the shitty guys out there a pass. Like, there's going to be some good apples or some bad apples. What are you doing in your community to get rid of the bad apples? Probably nothing.
Yeah, so he tagged me. I made that video reply, and he tagged me. He tagged you to tag me. He tagged some of our other like female content creator friends. I'm like, leave women alone. Shut up. Also, you look like a thumb.
You look like a thumb.
You pissed me off.
And also, and then leading into that, he's like, in this response video to Lill specifically and to women, he's like, he tried to like, he maintained the nice guy act for like a second. He's like, he really did. It's fine if you guys don't want to play, but also if I see you at my CDH table, I'm gonna bitter deal the fuck out of you. And oh, my sides. What the funniest response ever. Bitter Ordeal is not even a good CDH card, and I don't even play CDH.
Bitter Ordeal isn't even a good card, period. That's just so funny. It was like the following week.
Are we cursing on the pod?
Huh? We can.
We're cursing on the pod, right? Because I'm going to bitter ordeal the fuck out of you, dude.
I'm going to bitter ordeal the fuck out of you, dude.
God, what a thing to say to somebody.
I have it in my Alayla deck. It's not fitting in that deck like whatsoever, because Alayla's just a fairy typal deck. So to have a fucking random ass Bender Ordeal that's like Gravestorm, but like, what else am I gonna put it in?
Right.
I haven't cast it yet either, which is sad because I've had that card in that deck for like, God, 6 months. When did that happen? When did that incident happen?
Oh God, feels like that seems accurate.
6 months,
something like that. Why don't you put in your CDH, dude? Because it's a really good CDH card, apparently.
Oh my God, that shit was so funny. I'm gonna put it in my Rogshy list. Hot tech.
And before you cast it, you obviously have to say the words, I'm going to bitter ordeal the fuck out of you.
No,
dude.
Obviously I have to mansplain Magic first and then invite women. And then as soon as they say no, then I bitter ordeal the fuck out of them.
Yes.
So anyway, now I own a copy of Bitter Ordeal and I have yet to cast it against somebody. And I hope the next time I do, it's against a woman because I will specifically target them.
I can't wait to commit crimes against women, dude.
I love committing
bitter ordealing them.
I love committing crimes against women.
Yes, but I love that story. It makes me so
makes
happy.
Me laugh.
It makes me laugh.
I don't remember if I unblocked him. I want to say I did, but I cannot remember because I remember I wanted to unblock him, comment, and then block him again. But I
didn't block him at first because it's like he doesn't bother me as a like he's nobody to me. Like I don't give a fuck his opinion on me.
Right.
But then like I was on my For You page minding my own business and his video came on my For You page. I'm like, I do not want him on my algorithm.
Wow, you fed into the algorithm. You gave him exactly what he wanted.
He got my view.
He got your ass, dude.
Yeah. So I blocked him just to get him off my For You page.
Good.
And like the video I saw was like him.
Yeah, it was like stitching somebody else being kind of cringe, wasn't it?
Yes. I love that we spent like 10 minutes shitting on a man, dude. I love this spot already.
This is going so well.
I'm so glad you brought this up.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought this up. So anyway.
So actually I had this question anyway. But it was like him doing a response video with a girl, like a female elf cosplayer. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, dude. No.
Yeah.
Please stop.
So he invites women to magic, and then he goes on a misogynist rant, and then he stitches another elf girl.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. What was the fucking question? Magic Commander.
Commander. We're here to talk about Commander.
Right. Okay.
Why we're into Commander. How do we get in the topic? Bitter Ordeal is how we got here. So how do we get on Bitter Ordeal?
Now, Commander, we had a very similar experience on how we like got into that format as well. Which, I mean, granted, when we started playing Magic, Commander was already kind of growing, right? They had their annual like pre-cons. Rather than doing it like once every set, it was like once a year, and it was a big deal.
Yes, I remember. I think it was the 28 Commander deck specifically. I got the Estrid one.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I got that one too. That was the Planeswalker ones, right?
Yes.
I remember. I think one of my first ones was I also remember buying the Angie Falconwrath, whichever year that was. The Madness one, the vampires. That was cool. I think it was Commander 19. So like shortly around that same time.
Got you. Okay, that's when they were doing like they did one set a year. Isn't that crazy?
That's
Commander.
That's what I just fucking said. It was Commander once a year.
I don't listen to women, set. So
what'd you say?
I said I don't listen to women. Obviously. Oh my God.
Maybe you should listen to women.
Maybe you should listen to women. God, what just saying that is enough to piss a man off. Isn't that crazy? Because it's obviously a joke, right?
Yeah.
It's not to bring this back to like the whole like I feel like this goes into why men don't understand why women would choose the bear. And I know that's a crazy jump for what just happened, but I feel like I swear to God that's what it is. They cannot fathom.
Not having an ego for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, kind of. And like also like they can't grasp the idea that like when we say we hate all men, what we're actually saying.
Oh my God, I saw a TikTok the other day. Let me see if I can find it. This girl, it was also on a women's podcast. Nice. I don't remember which one it was, but she said, "Women hate men as a system. Men hate women as individuals." I'm like, God damn. And that is what we mean when we say we hate men. We hate the patriarchy. And
the system that was set up by men.
Right.
And
let me see if I can.
Like, they don't understand that, like, I'm trying to think of. They take everything, like, exactly how it's said to them. Like, the idea of, like, women choosing the bear.
Right.
Like, we say that we would choose the bear, but it's the idea of why we would even consider choosing the bear in the first place is the point we're trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Like the idea that like there's men out there that are so freaking heinous that sometimes being mauled to death by a bear is the better option. Because we've seen true crime shit. Like we know what can happen.
I have seen true crime shit. That's like, all I fucking see.
If a totally normal man approaches me and there just happens to be a bear there, I'm not gonna choose to get mauled by the bear in that scenario, obviously. But like men take it so seriously, they think when we say that's what we're saying.
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
That we rather be mauled to death by a bear than have a man to be nice to us, and it's like no.
Maybe if they just smiled more.
Yeah. Oh my God. I went to the gym by myself without you one day, and a guy there told me to smile. It's not that bad. I'm like, you have no idea what's going on in my fucking life, dude.
Don't talk to me that way, dude.
Right.
That would piss me off.
And I'm like, he caught me. I I wasn't ready to fight that day. I'm just like,
it was late.
Sure. Plus, I thought it was an employee there, so it's like I don't want to.
Whatever.
I pay to use this gym, I guess.
I pay to get mansplained.
But honestly, that gym pisses me off because all their machines are fucking broke.
Yeah, that's annoying. I mean, we're also kind of stupid when we didn't know how to turn on the fucking.
That was one time.
That was one time. What machine was it? It wasn't the treadmill, was it? It was like
It was the bike.
It was like the bike. Like the spinning thing. Yeah.
God, there were instructions on it.
That was so fucking embarrassing. Granted, we're only like we were like 2 of maybe 8 people in the gym at the time, but God, I felt stupid.
But everyone was looking at us and they noticed us and they went, wow.
Yeah, even the girl right in front of us on the treadmill facing the other way, she noticed.
Yeah, who was talking to somebody out loud on Bluetooth.
Yeah.
She was like, man, these girls stupid.
Fucking stupid. Anyways, God, where were we? Describing Commander.
Oh yeah.
2019.
I remember I was playing Standard at the time. I played Standard first, and I didn't know how vehicles work.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was playing Control, and someone approached the second son me and was like, I win the game now. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I don't read cards.
That's one of your favorite cards now, though. So it all worked out.
Kind of.
That and their fucking Crested Sunmare for your horses.
I love Crested Sunmare because I think horses, a deck themed around horses is just so funny to me and will never not. I can't explain why I think that's so funny, but it is.
You haven't built like a commander deck around like, is it Bill the Pony? Is that what his name is?
No.
There's like another one, Shadowfax.
It's Shadowfax
from Lord of the Rings.
There's another one also, but I think we decided on Shadowfax. But I know I keep talking about it, but then it's like I don't like commanders, so
you just don't do it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't like building commander decks either. That's why I buy precons all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. So I mean, I very vaguely mentioned that we started playing Commander, or we played Magic started playing Magic around the same time, when Commander was still like kind of growing, and then we actually got into Commander, or like first introduced to Commander kind of through the same media through Command Zone, right?
Yes. I was on the verge of quitting Magic altogether because Standard pissed me off so much because of all the control decks, and I hate control.
Goddamn approach of the second sun.
I know.
It's the second cast that gets you.
It is. It's the second one that gets you. But every time we bring this up, I want to talk about Approach of the Second Sun and why I actually like the card and think it's funny. But I'll save that for later because we're leading into something else.
Yeah.
I was about to quit Standard altogether, or Magic altogether, I guess I would say. And then my husband was like, oh, look at this really cool format called Commander. And everyone's really getting into it. And he made me watch a Game Nights episode.
Game Nights. Back when I was going to say something controversial.
Controversial on the pod?
You know what? We've already talked shit. I don't like Command Zone now. I used to like it a lot back in the day when it was the first like 10 episodes or so, when it was just in like, I think it was in Jimmy's old apartment.
Yeah.
But
it's obviously it's scripted, and
it feels very scripted. It feels very overproduced, which I know when you have the budget and the talent to do that, sure, or whatever, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch it anymore. I remember they used to come out with an episode like once a month, and me and my husband would watch every single one.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we want to talk about the one that got us into it.
Yes. My first commander deck was Estrid, the precon, but my deck, what that turned into kind of was Karametra. So like a Selesnya enchantment list, and that's because I saw Melissa Del Toro playing it.
Melissa Del Toro. I really loved that episode. I thought it was really cool to obviously have representation. She's a great Magic player. She was the first woman on the Pro Tour, or like Hall of Fame, something similar to that, right? And now she works for Magic. Yeah, I thought her deck was super cool. Just the way she played too, she was very like obviously professional with it, and very like she was very smart, and just the way she played and presented her, I don't know. I don't know how to say this. Just the way she played Magic was really like clean.
Yeah, I mean, she's a pro player, right? So I mean, and like her deck idea was like enchantments, and like that whole deck was just like super interesting. I mean, I saw her playing it, and it's like I want to play that deck. Yeah,
and then I know I've told you this before, but also the sleeve she had on that Game Nights, where it was just like the Black Lotus card face. But that was like the back of the sleeve. I thought those were super cool too. Yeah. I remember looking for those too. like looking to buy them, but I think it was some sort of like Wizards gift to employees.
Yeah, I think so.
But I really liked that episode. I thought it was really cool.
I was gonna go back and watch it before we talked about this, but I didn't get a chance to. But like, I don't like that was the episode that's like, oh, women play Magic, dude. That's crazy. Even though I was playing Magic, like,
yeah,
it was awesome to see women on game nights. And I know game nights and Command Zone has women on the pod, obviously, or not the pod, but like the YouTube episodes or whatever.
Yeah.
And they always have, but like that was one of the first episodes I watched, and like seeing someone who built a cool deck that I thought was awesome and was like really good at Magic and was also a woman, like for me that kind of was like, oh, so I can be good at this game.
I can do that too. Yeah. So
I'm not good at the game, but
yeah, I feel like Command Zone was one of the first like YouTube channels that pioneered Commander gameplay, especially at that high of like production level. So, and they've been ahead of the curve on the Commander gameplay popularity for a long time. So I think that was one of their very first episodes too.
Yeah, and I mean I'll definitely give that, regardless of how I don't really watch their content as much anymore. I definitely want to give them their flowers.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not the only one they got into the idea into Commander.
Yeah.
I feel like they definitely helped drive that Commander boom for sure in the early stages.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, same thing. I don't watch them a ton now, but like I could still recognize that. I mean, even anecdotally, that's what got me into Commander, and that's what got a lot of my friends into Commander back in the day.
Mm-hmm. And like Commander, I'll talk more about my feelings about Commander later on, but like for better or worse, I was about to get out of Magic altogether, but like Commander kept me in. And even though I'm back to preferring 60 cards now, I think I'm definitely thankful at least that, Commander gave me a way to, and definitely gave me a way to engage with Magic that's less competitive. Because right now, at the time, I was just doing Friday Night Magics, and I was at a different store. It was before we opened our store, and the player base there was just very like
sweaty.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I was gonna say toxic, but that's not the word I was going for, because they weren't necessarily mean, but like you can tell, like,
yeah, I mean they're competitive.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how Commander was meant to be, right? It was meant to be like a chill social gathering rather than like a competitive thing, which it's completely shifted now. How long ago was that? Almost 6 years ago. 6? What am I saying? 8 years ago.
I started with Estrid. I saw Karametric kick some ass. I wanted to. I'm pretty sure Melissa won that episode. If I
think she did
correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Pro players are good. But I built that deck, and then I love Selesnya was like my thing then, like Karametra, and then like I built Amara after that.
Amara. Yeah, I remember I got the FNM promo of that Amara, and I loved it because I like the art on it was gorgeous.
It's so pretty. I got it too. I'm like, I have to have this card.
Yeah, I remember getting that at it. Yeah, something similar like an FNM, like a local standard tournament or something. Now comes the big question of Magic. Do we love it, hate it, or is it mid?
Commander specifically though, right?
Sure.
Because like, I want to say Magic as a whole, it's complicated.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Magic, especially like right now.
But like how I'm feeling about Commander as a whole, I hate it. But like I hate Commander right now. Like it's not like, I mean, obviously Commander has its issues, and like obviously there's been a huge drive to support Commander as like Magic's favorite format, right?
Right.
So like I don't love that shift as much, but also like it's just my particular style of play that makes Commander hard for me. I'm definitely an aggro player. I like to go like out guns blazing, and like pop off and like play my best cards and like be aggressive. That's definitely my style of playing Magic, but that style is just not good for Commander because like that makes you a target instantly.
Right. Yeah, especially I mean with Commander being a 4-player format too, that makes it like impossible.
Plus it's hard for me to pay attention to what 3 other people are doing. And then there's things of like there's king making, obviously that's Commander's bread and butter. King making, making deals. No one listens to me.
I don't know
Unlike
what
you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have that
You know
problem.
exactly what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Lill is one of the best politickers I've ever seen in a Magic game. The way she can get people to be on her side and agree with her is wild.
I mean, look, you gotta appeal to everybody. Say, hey, I'm not going to remove your thing if you can help me with this. How about we make a deal? And then majority of the time it works. It's very just like a lot of like heads up plays and keeping an eye on the board, playing fun police. So on my notes here, I like Commander as a format. Like I said, like the social aspect of it, playing it more like a board game rather than like something serious, which is kind of crazy because I've also played a lot of CEDH and competitive Commander. Maybe it's not the social aspect. Maybe it's just like the politicking that I'm good at that I like about it.
I mean, you are really good at the politicking and you win quite often just because you're a good player.
Thank you. Also, to add on to what you said earlier about the push for Commander as WotC's bread and butter, I hate that.
Yeah.
And that's been a whole thing. And that's started, I mean, I don't even know if that's started recently. I mean, we've definitely been playing Magic long enough to where we've seen that progression happen. And it's kind of sad. So I think it was very like shortly after we got into Magic. Anyway, that's enough about Commander. I don't want to fucking talk about this anymore. Do we want to talk about how WotC doesn't give a shit about other formats?
Yeah.
Yeah, very briefly.
Yeah, we can start. Ready? You want to start about that?
I mean, they basically discontinued all support for Pioneer, which was a fun format. It makes me very sad.
I loved Pioneer. I'm so sad that it's dying. And for anyone listening, like you might live in a corner of the world where Pioneer is thriving, and I think that's super awesome, and I'm actually jealous. But like, and from what I'm seeing in my local scene, Pioneer is dying, and that sucks because to me it was modern light because it was a way at the time. Pioneer was affordable answer to modern, and standard rotation. No one liked. At least the people I play with, we didn't like that. I didn't like standard rotation because it's like, what do you mean I'm going to invest money on all these cards and then pretty soon they're not going to be good? Mm-hmm. But then like as soon as they rotate out, they're not going to be good enough for modern. Mm-hmm. I feel like Pioneer was a good solution to that. And then Wizards like, nah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, banning the fetch lands obviously had a huge like effect on the pricing of Pioneer, and it made it decently affordable. Mm-hmm. But then I think what also just killed Pioneer is the power creep of Standard. Maybe I'm just making that up because a lot of the top Pioneer decks were just Standard decks plus a few cards.
It's definitely, you're absolutely right. It's real. Because, and that's also has to do with the rate that sets are coming out now.
Yeah, that too. Nobody wants to keep having to like buy all these new cards all the time for Standard.
And then they changed Standard rotation to where it was a year longer. Mm-hmm. So because of all those things happening at once, Pioneer and Standard are essentially kind of like the same kind of decks in the same meta.
Yeah, I mean, like, you look at a card like Lamorals, right? That was a staple in Pioneer. Well, now it's also in, was it Foundations that added Standard staples for like 5 years or something? So they're just always going to have the same cards. Mm-hmm. So they've just become a lot more homogenized in their card pool. So it's just not super interesting, I don't think.
Wizard collectively holding us hostage and forcing us to play Standard is crazy, dude.
It honestly is. And then remember with Ikoria when they introduced companions, now everybody's playing Commander in Standard too.
Rest in peace, Luris.
That card.
I loved playing Luris. I had 3 different Pioneer decks, and Luris was the companion for all of them, and I loved it, and I miss him so much. He was not the problem.
I don't agree with that.
I know that's controversial for me to say, but I loved Luris. He had a once-a-turn effect. It wasn't broken.
It was broken. You know who else had a once-a-turn effect? Winota.
That's different. Winota was broken because it just like when she did it once and it kept triggering, right? And it kept going and going. It's like, please stop.
You said it's once a turn. It's just whenever you attack, done.
I know, but like
that's actually
for every
lie.
Creature. Yeah, it goes for every creature you have, right? Like I don't
look. You only attack once. That's all you need.
Yeah, and then you just. I'm glad that deserved to get banned because that was an overpowered deck. But I don't think anything about Luris was overpowered. I think he was targeted because he was. Then this is controversial and people are going to disagree with me and that's fine. But like, I feel like he was only targeted because he was popular.
I disagree with that completely. He was very good.
I mean, he was just an extra tool in the toolbox.
That was also
there's nothing broken about
him. Companion. That was before that companion was eroded too, so you could just cast Lurrus from the companion zone. He was fucking busted.
Not when I played Lurrus.
Really?
I definitely had to pay 3 to put him in my hand first and then cast him.
I don't know.
And guess what? He died to removal instantly, and I hardly ever got to use him. But
good.
I just love the card, and I love him and like
her
the card and stuff.
Lurrus is a mother.
Oh yeah, as a mother, I'm so sorry.
How dare you misgender my Magic the Gathering card?
I did. I'm so sorry, Lurrus. How dare I do that to a mother? Honestly, a mother making a difference.
A mother making a difference.
Said. But she God, you call me out on my misogyny, and now I can't even talk anymore.
Good. Men,
where's I going?
Men learn from this.
Yes, learn from this. Notice how I immediately stopped talking and thought about it. Crazy. But she died to removal instantly, and I hardly ever got to use her effect. But I don't know. This is gonna sound stupid. I love the fact that she forced me to play with only 2 drops at most.
That's fair. I do think that's a cool thing that companions do. Oh, what a good time.
That was a Pioneer. Those are the days of Pioneer I missed. Even Wyota. During that time, it helped that no one in our meta was playing Wyota except for you because you're toxic. And
I was gonna say, you're like, nobody in our meta was playing Winota. I'm like, I'm playing Winota.
Yeah, I know you were.
Oh, it was so fun. I am not mad that they banned her. She deserved it, but God, it was so fun. What else do I have here? King making in Commander.
Yeah,
this is a big reason.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. That's a big reason why I stopped playing CEDH tournaments as well. Like I said, there's that one CEDH tournament that was like, God, 11 hours or something, just because everybody was politicking and trying not to king make, or like, I don't know. It's always just like, I'm trying to
get the idea of. I know you really like I know you stopped playing CH tournaments, but I know you like it as a format. I get why you like it. It kind of eliminates the Rule 0 conversation.
Yeah.
Of like, how powerful is your deck? Are they all good against each other? Because you're just trying to win. And I also like that idea.
Yeah.
But the fact that in CDH, especially in tournaments, that bullying your opponent's legitimate strategy is crazy to me, and I don't want to put myself in that position.
Yeah, but I'm so not down for that. I'm just have gotten so sick of people in CDH tournaments. Like, you try and politic with them, either their threat assessment isn't good or they're just not willing to listen, and then they lose, and then they get mad at you for it. I don't know. Whenever you get, like I say, Commander wasn't meant to be a competitive format. I don't think
so either.
That's not a controversial topic at all. So as soon as you put money on the line or like some sort of prizing on the line, obviously people are going to be assholes.
Great. Yeah, and especially if it's like if there's king making and stuff like that involved, and like they have to like, it's like, how do they prevent colluding of players to try to get the win?
Right.
Like, if it's not obvious, like you can't really stop that from happening.
Yeah, and you
can't police that very well.
Yeah, and that kind of feeds into the issue of like all these intentional draws that we see in tournaments now as well. Is that like, well, I don't want this person to win, and I don't want this person to win, so I can choose one of you to win, or we can just draw and call it a day. And that's also no fun. Yeah.
One of the reasons I like 60 cards and over Commander is like, I want my wins and losses to be my fault and nobody else's.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I don't like winning by being king med, and I don't like losing because somebody king med somebody else.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I've definitely had, when I was playing a lot of CEH tournaments, I had like notes that I would take, and I did take some of that fault. Like, well, I could have politicked with this person and like been a bit more open to discussion. But a lot of the times it was just like, oh, this person couldn't win, so everybody used their, interaction and stuff on this one person, and then we couldn't do anything about the next one. Right. So it's just not fun. I get it.
Yeah. More power to people that love that shit.
Yeah.
Like, don't let me yuck your yum, but
yeah, I mean,
definitely not for me.
Yeah, I mean, I still love CEDH. Like you said, it removes the awkward power level discussion. And it's fun to just play powerful cards and try and win without people getting upset in like a casual setting.
I mean, I love that idea because that's part of the reason why I like 60 cards. Mm-hmm. I like being powerful and winning and like trying to win like immediately.
You gotta just play Canadian Highlander with me. It's so fun. I genuinely think you would like it a lot.
I probably would, but
You're busy.
Yeah, I mean, I play a lot of card games, but also it's like not enough people are playing it. And also, I'm playing with you and I'm playing with you in one of your decks, which you both understand your decks and I don't understand either of them. So like, I definitely, to get into Canadian Highlander, I feel like I'd have to build a deck on my own and play it regularly, which could be a thing, but yeah, I mean, that was a fun deck. I did like it. I do, but I think every other game I play is also 60 card. Like, I say 60 cards, but what I merely mean is 1v1, you know?
Yeah.
I want to enjoy something else is also a fun thing to do with friends, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Commander is the only thing that's meant to be played like multiplayer like that, kind of really. Yeah. So
that's fair.
Canadian Highlander, while I agree with you, I'd probably love it, but at the same time, it doesn't fill the void that Commander, like stopping playing Commander would fill, I guess, which is like, how can I interact with these card games in a fun way with my friends where it's casually like that? Because unfortunately, casual 60 cards isn't happening. Right. I feel like that would be fun, but
yeah, that's fair. Maybe I just have to push Canadian Highlander more. Because I was doing it for a bit, but then, you know, life got in the way. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, final topic I have for discussion is Universes Beyond, which I don't really want to delve into too much because I feel like this could be a whole fucking rant on its own.
Yeah, I hate it. I don't like Universes Beyond. I mean, sometimes it's fun to see the other IPs in there, but it's like, I feel like we're getting too far away from the fantasy aspect, and I don't really like that. Yeah,
I was totally fine with Universes Beyond when it was like, not necessarily secret layers like Walking Dead secret layers, because that had its own controversy being like unique cards. But like when they did the Godzilla ones in the Ikoria set, right? How they were reskins for cards that already existed. I'm totally down for that. Or like,
yeah, I mean, I don't hate that, but yeah, I guess I agree with you. I remember the Walking Dead, and I really liked Walking Dead as an IP. I used to watch it before, you know, that one episode that most people stopped watching it at.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I didn't watch it anyway.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's the episode, by the way, spoiler for a show that's been out for forever. Glenn dies, and I don't like it.
Oh, right.
So, but the idea is like I would have liked that IP, but the problem is it was mechanically unique cards. So if you didn't buy the secret, was it they come on a secret layer? They did. It
was a secret layer. It was like one of the first.
Layers. You just missed out, and it's
I hate that.
And then Rick became really good in Modern. I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah, and there was no reprintings of him. So if you wanted to buy or like play that card, you had to spend like $50 a piece.
Yeah, I hated that.
It's all just artificial scarcity from Wizards, which is annoying.
But to say this might be controversial, but I think Universes Beyond is making Wizards of the Coast very lazy.
Oh yeah, that's not.
They don't have to think of their own lore and their own stuff because they're just stealing other IP. The other thing I was getting into is the fact that like I feel like with the Universes Beyond sets, they're being very lazy when it comes to art. Like, I did not like the way Teenage Ninja Turtles looked at all.
I think
and we can't forget the screen grabs from Avatar.
The screen grabs from Avatar were really bad. I think the pizza lands from TMNT are so fucking ugly. I cannot.
Why does the pizza look like that?
I'm still kind of convinced they're AI, but I doubt they are. But you never know. Allegedly, they are not correct.
I don't know.
But yeah,
would Wizards admit that? No, in today's climate, they would not admit that.
No, like I loved Avatar, the Last Airbender. Like as a show, I think the Magic set was really, really great. But I definitely see what you mean, how it made them like almost lazy because they can just rely on Avatar's story and the characters and like the nostalgia bait almost.
Yeah, and like to drive their sales also, which I don't like. And just the idea that there can be a deck in there with Avatar, Fallout, Warhammer, Final Fantasy, and now Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards, I don't like that.
Yeah, and then they're going to have Star Trek later. I mean, I get why they chose Star Trek, because it's kind of like sci-fi, fantasy adjacent. Like, it feels like a stretch, as is. Like, I feel like Lord of the Rings was a good fit. Obviously, D&D, like Baldur's Gate, that was a really good fit, because it's essentially the same IP. Mm-hmm. But like,
I guess what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. Finish what you were saying.
I mean, I feel like we're going to say the same thing, where it's like Universes Beyond has brought magic away from magic and into New York City.
Yeah, we're in the plains of New York City, dude.
What a nightmare.
New York subway.
City pigeon. There's definitely a fine line of what can appeal to the people we want to get into magic, and also what still feels like magic. like I know I already mentioned this, but like Lord of the Rings, I think was like the best example of a well done Universes Beyond set.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then I guess Avatar as an idea, it would be second, even though they were super lazy with the art. Mm-hmm. But I mean, ultimately, I'm talking about Universes Beyond, like what they could do differently, blah, blah, blah. Sure. But at the end of the day, like my full opinion is like, I don't like them.
Sure. That's fair. I am also not crazy about them. I wish they would just go back to like Universes Beyond being secret layers of reskins. Yeah. Anyways, oh God. Commander sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
everybody play Canadian Highlander. Everybody play Modern, please.
Everyone play Modern. Bring Pioneer back, please. Find a way to fix Pioneer, Wizards. I don't want to play Standard. Nobody wants to play Standard.
I don't want to play Standard. So, we thought it would be funny to put this topic into a tier list, or we've created a tier list, and now we're going to try and fit Magic, specifically Commander, into this tier list of things that we like.
And instead of your boring S-A, B, we gave them funny names.
Mm-hmm. All right, so S tier is God's favorite princess, that girl, that bitch.
That bitch.
That was Shadowheart, right?
Yeah.
Although Shadowheart herself is not in God's favorite princess.
She's not my favorite princess.
She's not my favorite princess either. I just like Jennifer.
Hot take. We'll talk. We're probably gonna have a whole episode related to Baldur's Gate because I feel like there's so much we could talk about there. But
no hot take it now. Then hold on.
All right. Saving it.
All right.
You'll have to keep listening.
All right.
To later pods if you want to know my opinions on Baldur's Gate. But all right, the tiers. God's favorite princess.
And then A, we have Sabrina Carpenter, aka Sabrina Weenie Carpentini.
Love her.
I love her. I've been listening to her music so much.
Yes, me too. Short and Sweet was so good, and then like I'm glad
I came around on oh my God, I'm blanking on Man's Best Friend.
Yes.
I'm glad I came around on that one. It's fun.
Did you want to say Man-Child?
Man-Child?
Because that's the name of the song.
I mean, that too, I guess, yeah. Because I shat on that song. I did not like that song when I first heard it. And now it's like on repeat all the time.
Yeah, we gotta believe in Sabrina. Like
I trust.
Do you like Short and Sweet more, or do you like Man's Best Friend more?
Ooh, good question.
So glad you asked this question.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked this question. I think I like Man's Best Friend as an album, but Short and Sweet Deluxe has some of my favorite songs.
I overall like Short and Sweet better. I like almost every song off Short and Sweet.
All right, anyway, tier list.
We love Sabrina Weenie Carpentini.
We love Sabrina Weenie Carpentini.
And that's why it's the second tier. Mm-hmm. But now it's time to talk about the third tier, which is...
B for Benedict Bridgerton.
We like him.
We do. I do love Benedict. I really like season 4. I don't think he's my favorite Bridgerton, but he is up there.
We know he's not my favorite Bridgerton. I still like him though.
I guess, no, I know who your favorite is. It's Anthony.
You know who it is, but you could ask for the pod.
I just said, I know who it is. It's Anthony.
It's Anthony. That's my man. Mm-hmm. That's my baby's father.
I really like Eloise.
Yeah, Eloise is cool. I didn't like her so much in season 3 because I was very much like, I was definitely a Penelope girl, mm-hmm. and like she was kind of like working against Penelope, and I didn't love that.
Sure. I also really like Francesca after this past season.
After season 4, Francesca might be my favorite female Bridgerton.
You know who my favorite actual female Bridgerton is?
Who?
Kate Bridgerton.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yes.
Her and Anthony.
Yes.
Are fire. Like they're both so hot. It's crazy
dude.
There's everyone on Bridgerton is hot.
Anyways, back to our fucking tier list. Enough about Benedict be my Mistress Bridgerton.
Yeah, I could talk about Bridgerton all day, so it's best we probably move on. So that's our we like it tier list, but now our mid tier list is called Dunkin' Hot Coffee.
Dunkin' Hot Coffee. Oh,
mid.
It is. It's so mid.
Dunkin' is my least favorite like coffee chain.
Specifically hot coffee too.
Yeah.
Like I'm an iced coffee girly. Go figure.
See, I like hot coffee. I just don't like Dunkin's.
Yeah.
I mean, I like iced coffee too. It definitely depends on the season.
Oh,
and
not for me. I will drink.
Yeah, I know. You're iced coffee all year round. Let's go.
I am iced coffee all year round. I might actually get one tomorrow. We'll see.
All right, and then finally, the F tier. Don't piss me
Don't
off.
piss me off, dude. How long has that been like a vocal stem for you? I feel like it's been forever.
It's been forever. I have no idea where I got it from.
It makes me so sad because I've gotten some of my other like gaming friends to say it when we're playing Overwatch.
It's very
don't piss me off.
Funny. I love that people love it. Don't piss me off. But like, I wish I knew where I got it from.
Yeah.
But that is my vocal stem.
That is
for obviously, and you'll probably hear me say it on the pod quite often.
Don't piss me off, dude.
Things piss me off, and I'm tired of it.
Things piss me off.
Don't do it.
What's been pissing you off lately? Work.
Yeah. Fuck. God. Work has been stressing me out lately, and it's like I don't want to girl boss anymore. I want a simple life where work doesn't stress me the hell out.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I'm tired of this. That's true.
That's too damn bad. What's been pissing me off? Dating apps, flaking, ghosting.
Yeah.
That's been pissing me off.
I don't, dude. More power to you. Dating's tough now.
Dating is tough and it sucks. But it's all right. I've got other stuff to do. Where do we place Magic on this scale, on this tier list? I feel like if we broke it down into like formats, I would have.
Well, this episode's going to be cut Commander. So you want to do Commander specifically, or do you want to do Magic as a whole?
Let's do Commander specifically, just because that's what's so popular in Magic, and I feel like you can't really talk about Magic online or post anything about Magic without talking about.
Yeah. I think we're gonna disagree on where we put this.
You want to say it on? You want to say the full name on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Benedict Bridgerton.
Okay, that's fair. Okay,
we can put it in Benedict Bridgerton because, like I said, I do. A lot of the beef I have with Commander is more me specific and not so much it as a format.
Okay.
Just because like I understand fully why someone would like it and why I doesn't really pertain, or it's not really my favorite thing. It's just because of my play style. So I think I'm okay with putting it in Benedict Bridgerton.
Yeah. What a good tier name.
I know. It's so funny.
I'm very torn about Commander. I still like it, like I said, like as a social aspect, and I do like a lot of pieces of Commander. I think it can be very interesting, but like, I don't know. It gets kind of dull. I'm sick of the power creep. I'm sick of it being kind of the focus of Magic when Magic has so much more to offer.
I like playing Commander, but then you hold me hostage for like 2 hours, and I like it a little less.
Commander, be my mistress.
Be my mistress. Oh my god.
Benedict,
dude.
be my mistress, Bridgerton.
Benedict, be my mistress, Bridgerton.
We have one more segment that we wanted to do. Crew, do you have your tarot card ready?
Oh yes, I do. I've been shuffling them while we were talking. So
okay, so what do we want to manifest? What do we want to ask?
Tarot card ASMR. Do you hear that? What do we want to ask about it? Do we want to ask about, since this is our first episode, kind of like, do we want to ask it something about magic and our feelings, or do we want to see like the success of the pod? You know, like
we can do both, can't we? Sure. Let's do the magic one first.
And everyone does tarot cards differently, but like we are, we're just pulling one card for like the vibes.
All right. So this one vibe is for magic as a whole. Specifically, do you want to ask it anything in particular, like where magic is heading?
Yes, but also a card just jumped out at me while I was shuffling, so that has to be our card.
Okay, all right.
So I'm pulling it up right now. All right, it is the 6 of Pentacles upside down.
6 of Pentacles reverse?
Yeah, when I see the reverse, I always get a little scared, so let's see.
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking it up in the book. I haven't pulled a lot of Pentacle cards lately, so.
I Googled it, and I have that pulled up, so I guess we'll see how closely the Google AI overview is to the actual, like, intended book.
According to the book, the reversed is, oops, I'm on the wrong one, is being unhelpful in debt. You get what you give. You are in a position to share your abundance. Now that you are in the giving role, have gratitude for those who have helped you in the past and share your wealth with others.
Okay. Interesting.
About magic, and it's being in debt. I don't know why. That's so funny to me.
So Google's 6 of Pentacles reverse says, It says, the Six of Pentacles reverse signifies a significant imbalance in giving and receiving, often highlighting power dynamics, selfishness, or exploitative behavior. So
I can think of so many ways this relates to magic, but...
Yeah, I can too. That's so funny.
Well,
oh my god.
Do we want to talk about how we think this relates, or do we want to leave that up to the viewer?
I feel like it's pretty straightforward in this sense.
Do you want to pull a tarot card for like the pod, or?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's see here. I've been shuffling this entire time.
All right, what are we asking? I kind of want to ask it how this episode went. I think it's going well. I think we're having fun. 2
cards just jumped out at me.
Oh, good. Okay.
And they're both upright, which is good. So the cards that jumped out at me are the Ten of Swords, and the Magician.
And the Magician. Dude, you want to know something crazy?
What?
Last 2 tarot readings I've gotten, I've got the Ten of Swords in one of them and the Magician in another.
That's so funny because, like, I love that because, like,
is that bad? Ten of Swords was.
Ten of Swords is kind of like it's a deep cut.
That was rough
because it stands for betrayal, and failure.
Mm-hmm. Great, love that.
Yeah, I love that for you. But like, it's always funny because like I talked about this last time we did a tarot read about how I have a card that follows me around, which is like the Five of Swords, which just stands for basically conflict. And like kind of how that is following me around and like it's trying to tell me something about my life.
Mm-hmm. The Ten of Swords, was it upright?
Yes.
Okay.
They're both.
Do you want to read it from your book?
Yes, it stands for betrayal and failure. So this is an unexpected and painful ending. Oh God. The betrayal may be a catalyst for a new beginning, a bump in the road to a better version of yourself. Remember that the pain won't last forever.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
It's nice. I would like to think that this is a new beginning.
I was going to say, I feel like this is a new beginning. And when it talked about like kind of the bump in the roads and kind of like, you know, getting our toes into it. And obviously it's going to be very rough since this is the first episode. But new chapter. Content creation should be fun. It should be fun. I mean, that's kind of why I've put a hold on my magic content. Just because I've been burnt out. I haven't been talking about magic or thinking about magic a lot because it's become such like a content. I have the content creator brain rot is what I'm getting. Yeah, no,
I get it. And like, I'm excited about doing this pod for us because it's like, we're really good friends and we yap a lot. Yeah. And so like, I don't think
we do yap
I don't think that doing a pod together is going to stop us from yapping. So I don't think we're going to get burned out.
Right. And plus, like, it's so much less serious than, like, a lot of the magic content that I was trying to make previously. Obviously, I still do a lot of jokes and everything. But when I make my magic content, because it's such, like, short form, I'm being a lot more intentional about the algorithm and, like, what's funny and what's trending. And it's just exhausting to keep up with that.
This is our pod. These are our microphones that we paid money for. We can talk about whatever we want.
I was going to be like, I bought this microphone with my hard-earned post-tax Asian American dollars. But then I remembered that I did not buy this microphone for myself. It was a gift.
Oh no. I did buy this microphone myself, but you know what?
Hell yeah.
Girl money. This is part of my girl money fund.
What was the other card that
the Magician, which stands for power and manifestation.
Ooh.
You have everything before you to manifest. Okay, wait a minute. So, all right. So this tarot deck is called Mystic Cats. And so these are related to cats a lot. Like all the cards have cats on them and stuff like that. And so this will what I'm about to say is only going to make sense with that context, but in context. But you have everything before you to manifest snacks and pets too. Start something new and exciting. Focus on your goals. You have the magic within you. I love that.
I've got the magic.
On the magic pod, we have the magic within us. That's a crazy poll.
That is kind of like crazy. So I googled the Magician just to see what like Google AI says. It says it's a powerful card of manifestation, action, and resourcefulness, signaling that you have all the tools needed to create your reality. It represents using willpower, conscious intent, and as above, so below energy to transform ideas into tangible results.
Nice.
That's promising.
I like that. Well, I think we've been yapping long enough. If you made it this far, thank you for listening to Two Girls with Microphones talk for an hour or so.
It's been more than an hour. It's been like 2 hours. So next thing we're going to talk about, we want to go into what we're thinking of covering next time.
Yeah. So magic. More on the topic of magic. Strixhaven is coming out in April. And that kind of gave us an idea to kind of talk about like Strixhaven a little bit, but kind of more like you know those quizzes that you take, right, to see like where
hell yeah
personality
quizzes.
We love them. So it's like
we love them. I'm such a sucker for personality quizzes in Zodiac, and I mean Strixhaven is essentially Magic's version of Harry Potter. So we might talk very briefly about Harry Potter. Fuck J.K. Rowling, by the way.
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Not her.
Like we don't support her. Let's make that very clear. But like,
let's make that very clear.
I did love Harry Potter growing up before we realized that J.K. Rowling was a terrible person. So
right, but it's still fun to just kind of delve into these personality tests, and I think that'd be fun to see what we align with and how accurate it is, and also like comparing our answers to each other and see how different we are.
Yeah, Zodiac, the big three, just
the big three.
Stuff like that and how it relates to us. I think stuff like that could be fun. So I think that's what our next pod's going to be about. But yeah, you can catch us on Spotify and YouTube under I Hate This Game Pod. Is there an acronym, Lil? Is it?
IHTG Pod is the whole thing. I Hate This Game Podcast is what it is short for.
Yes. So definitely check us out on Spotify and YouTube and catch our next episode in a month or so.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Okay, bye. We did it, gang.